let's go ahead and talk about Rakim's God's Network, Rebirth. And there's a 7 where the I is supposed to be. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Probably a God
And he's supposed to be like a 5, like 777. And he's supposed to be like a 5% or something like that. I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just asking because I was
body.
watching, God MC.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Nas, the God's son.
Yeah.
But Rakim, notably, one of the
Greatest.
most influential rappers of all time, coming from Eric B. and Rakim's Paid in Full and Follow the Leader. He recently came out with an album, so a rapper that's been rapping since the 80s is still rapping to this day.
He's what, 56? He's almost 60, man.
Man, I want to say this because I want to lead with positivity.
Yeah.
Rakim, you can still rap.
Yeah.
To me, that's not the problem. And I want to acknowledge that he produced all this album. Mm-hmm. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Rakim to me shows that he can still, put something out that's digestible.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that this was short.
Yeah.
I'm glad this wasn't too long, not too overbearing. And I honestly think that's where my positive stop be.
What's your negative, bro? And then I'll get into what I thought about the album.
So we got the first song, Be Ill.
Yeah.
That was the single we listened to already. I was like, all right, I like this.
Yeah.
Single, you setting the tone. I like it when you set the tone. I'm like, Ghostface.
Oh
Then we got Now's the Time. BG is on here doing his thing. I don't know about this Husk Kingpin dude. I've heard of him, but I never listened to him.
I brought him up on here before.
Count the Minutes. Haven't heard of him. Then we get Love is the Message. And then I was listening to it at first. I was looking at the rappers at first. I'm like, this guy sounds just like Nipsey. I'm like, but he flowing though. I'm like, but this sounds just like Nipsey. So I went to the feature list. I'm like, that is Nipsey.
Yeah.
It felt good to hear Nipsey again.
Yeah.
And that's one of my critiques, B.
What?
I don't like posthumous verses.
Yeah.
And to me, this album is riddled with a lot of posthumous verses.
Yeah.
From Fred the Godson, Nipsey Hussle, DMX.
DMX had he was just praying.
Oh, yeah.
Prayer.
And Prodigy.
And then Chino XL, Chino XL died today. It's crazy.
Oh, for real?
I just saw it.
Dang,
Joe
R.I.P.
Budden just was like, R.I.P. Chino XL.
Hey, R.I.P. Chino
R.I.P.
XL. I don't know you. Well, obviously, I don't know you.
Yeah.
But, I don't know of you. But still R.I.P. because it's
and
sad for
us talking
everyone
about Chino XL and then Pac, because they used to be beefing.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
When he's like, Chino XL, F you too, at the end of Hit 'Em Up and all that. I don't know if you ever make it to the end.
I've only made it to the end like once or twice in my life, B. I'm gonna listen to that whole song.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, to me, this album felt like a rapidy rap project. And I hate to say this, B, I felt like a lot of yapping.
Yeah.
Great rapping performances. Too many features. I went into this with the wrong mindset, though.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to come in here. I thought I was going to get more so Rakim because I'm used to Eric B. and Rakim and Rakim doing his thing. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking I'm going to get more solo stuff, maybe a feature here and there. I looked at the track list when I first opened this. I'm like, why do all these songs have features on them? Yeah. I kind of wanted a grown man album, B. I wanted that retrospect, that introspection album of like, I've been to gain this song, this is how I feel about hip hop right now. But I believe in it still because this is a genre that I helped birth. Not birth, but I helped style it up. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so I was hoping for more of that. Man, this was disappointing for me. Yeah. I had to go through this 2 times. I really didn't even want to go through it for the second time, B. I did it for the review. Rakim, legend in the game. So that's why I'm not trying to be disrespectful and say like this is trash or anything. It's not trash. Everybody was rapping well. There was some people that was just over rapping though, and I'm like, you doing a bit too much for me. Like I'm not even engaged no more.
Yeah.
Just shut the F up. I'm not talking about Rakim. I'm talking about other people. I don't know them by name, but too many features. Like I said, there's no like horrible performance where I'm just like, you really got this guy. Even BG did a good job.
Yeah.
Overall though, I'm just like, I don't know. And maybe it has to play into the God's Network thing.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
And the Rebirth, the 7, and then there's 7 tracks. I'm just like, but to me, this album just didn't do nothing for me. Like I said, especially coming off of like Commons, the Auditorium, Nas's run with Hit Boy, and, Little Brothers, May the Lord Watch. I'm like, I'm thinking I'm gonna get a grown man album.
You did.
A grown man album in terms of like introspection, like it's just him mostly.
At first you'll think that, right? Mm-hmm. But when you get the track list and you understand, okay, this is like a posse cut album. I feel like this is like, to me, I got like an EP. It's 32 minutes, but it's short, and he's showing, like you said, God Connection Network. It's like a network of people he linked to. He has some younger MCs on here that's like known in the underground, like Husk Kingpin, Planet Asia, known in LA, Nipsey Hussle. Like, this is my connection, like another God connection, like people that's tapped in with Rakim. You got Fred the Godson, Skyzoo dope. The
38
Dark
Special.
LA Darkman, come on, Chino XL just super being spitterific on that song on Pendulum Swing. I love that song. They were just rapping. King Creek, it's one of those rapper albums. Like I like this. I listened to it like 3 times.
So, kind of referencing back to the Pac discography deep dive I was doing, I more so the time like when the rappers was by themselves.
Yeah, but like I understand, like certain people have certain albums. Like if you want to listen to a solo album, just go back to his like stuff he did in like 99, 96, like the master and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I want the modern production, that.
Yeah, hey, that's just stuff you just got. Hey, life not fair. People.
No, I know. That's why that's why I wasn't being disrespectful to the album.
But to me, I think that with this, I think he might come out with something, just him. Because it's just showing different things. Like, like you said, he handled all the production on here.
Is this the first time he's handled all the production on the project?
To be honest, I actually don't know.
Oh, so you don't really keep up with him like that?
No, I don't keep up with him like
that. I thought you did.
Yeah, I heard his old albums, but I'm saying I don't keep up with him. I don't know if he did those productions. I'm pretty sure from 7 tracks, I think this is his first time probably handling all the production.
Yeah, which there was no bad beat. It was a horrendous
What
beat.
I think is about like Rakim is just, he's older now. And like he said, the God Network, I'm showing you and I think that actually has something to do with him bringing people that's no longer with us. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I thought as well.
Yeah. And then also, with BG coming home and everything. The only thing I hate about the BG verse, I hate that he didn't repeat his other. I'm like, bro, come on, give me a little more.
Nah, but he probably couldn't do that. Every
and he
time
sounded really good on that beat.
Lyrics, he has to send it to his parole officer now.
Yeah, I saw that's whack. And he had a really good. I liked how he sounded on that beat, bro. And I love Compton Minutes on that. And Husk is my guy. I love Husk.
Yeah, I like the first 4 tracks. Yeah. To me, after a while, I'm tired of this.
Yeah, I like Method Man verse. Prodigy's on here, Prodigy's on here. He's deceased, he's no longer with us. God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? DMX Little Prayer that also can link into the title. Network. Yeah, so it's like this not nothing that I'm be critical of, and I didn't think that it was gonna be a short project or like anything with posse cuts on it. But till I saw it, I'm like, I wasn't upset. At first I was expecting like a solo, probably 12-track Rakim album with a few features here and there, but I didn't do my, due diligence and more research because I'm pretty sure he spoke about what he was going to put out probably.
I'm not sure.
So I didn't do no research on that because I know he had like some interviews out because he's been talking about the Kendrick beef and everything and Drake beef. He spoke about that. He said how it was good for hip hop and stuff. And I don't know, man. I enjoyed this, bro. Like it wasn't a chore to listen to for me. I'm into like spitterific beats. MCs. Like this is like in my wheelhouse.
I like an MC like a spit, but for me, not just back to back to back to back.
Yeah, and I love hearing like 38 Spaz. I just love 38.
And he part of the Griselda camp?
Nah. He affiliated with him, but not like. But yeah, he have his own thing. He's got Trust. That's his people. He got his own little group called Trust. But nah, man, I enjoyed this. I'll be still playing it. I played it today because I'm like I played it twice like Friday, and I'm like I need to return just get a refresher. But yeah, I enjoyed it, bro. I liked it. I have nothing against it. I enjoyed it, man.
I don't know. I like this project. It's not bad. It's just it's not for me.
It's not for you. It's not something you was.
Yeah, it's not something that I'm just like, oh, let me. Yeah.
And I just felt like Rakim was like more of the master of like bringing these people on to like rap on his production because even from that one song he's like on Pendulum Swing, he was like, hey, King Cricket, you ready? Chino XL, you ready? Like he just bringing all these people like, yo, I like to hear these guys rap on my beat. So like these MCs I like and who I listen to and who I want to like, hear them on some of my production. Like my connection, my God network. It's my network. I don't know. I liked it, bro. It wasn't bad to me.
I don't think it was bad. Like I said, there was nothing bad.
It wasn't what you expected, really. Yeah, not what you wanted.
Yeah, and this is never anything I want.
Yeah.
I never want anything like this. Yeah. Like I said, for me, I like it when artists are mostly by themselves. Yeah. Because to me, that shows you can handle a project on your own. I'm not saying that Rakim can't, but I generally like it when someone can handle a project on their own. Yeah, unless it's like a Kanye West position where it's like you're curating the album, kind of like a My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
But that's pretty much what he did with this. It's not like a curated concept album. It's just pretty much it's a compilation of like his production.
And see, I don't like compilation stuff like that. Yeah. Like I don't like stuff that just feels like it's put together. There's no like actual consistent theme. Yeah. I guess. And even though there could be a consistent theme of the G.O.D S Network, there's a whole bunch of deceased rappers on here and things like that. Yeah, I get that, but I'm talking about consistent theme towards the narrative of the actual album itself. You can say, oh well, Rakim is still rapping. He's part of the culture. That could be the theme. He's keeping up with these rappers. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. Don't try and do that. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, not for me, but this isn't a bad project. I do want to say this. This is not a bad project. This just definitely is not for me.
Yeah.
And I never see myself returning to this.
Yeah, I got
But Rakim, I gotta give you respect. You do not sound dusty.
No.
There's a lot of rappers from back then that was dusty. They probably still sound dusty now. Rakim and LL Cool J, they sounding really nice right now in today's day and age. I'm just saying that right there. Gotta put my respect on the God MC. But yeah, shout out to Rakim for his God's Network and him handling the production on that bad boy. I really respect that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Give respect to the God, man.
I am,
You got
man.
to, bro.
Hey, without the God, I wouldn't have the God's Son.
You know what I'm saying?
And the God's Son, one of my favorite rappers. So yeah.